Hello Illumineers and happy Ursula's Return release weekend. As you can see right here, we have not one, but we have two Ursula's Return booster boxes to open with you guys today. And I'll be honest, I don't want to waste much time, but you know how we do it around here. We don't just open the two booster boxes, we like to make a game out of it. So we're gonna open this top one first, and then we're gonna open this bottom one second. And before I get into any of the crack packing, I want you guys to vote on which one you think is gonna have the better pulls. Sometimes we get pretty lucky. In regards to enchanteds, we managed to open, I think, 2 enchanteds for Into the Inklands between the boxes and the troves. And speaking of the troves, I do have a trove back here behind me. I think it's behind my head, so I don't think you can see it. But I do have a trove behind me that I will also be opening. So be looking out for that video. I'll be doing it soon after this one. And I just messed up all of the packs in here. Let's get a different art on the top. Oh my goodness, where's the, oh, it's right, yeah, it is, it's for Sisu. Okay, so box one open. Oh, and also the Illumineers quest. I'm very excited about this thing. I'm gonna be opening that too and doing a blind playthrough. I haven't seen any of it, so be looking out for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so the other one is 8. So we're just gonna get right into this, and we're gonna start opening these up, starting with a Sisu pack art. I'm gonna be honest. These packs are probably my favorite pack arts so far. This is the first Ursula's Return packs that I've been opening, first time I've been seeing them. So I'm very excited to see what we have here. We're going through the commons. This is my first time seeing the cards. They look really good. I remember last time, oh, that was an uncommon. I remember last time they were a little bit, like the card quality wasn't quite there, but we're starting with a Cricky and a Phil. That's a great super rare to start with, and a foil Jack. And in case you guys don't know, the puzzle cards are back. I'm very excited about the puzzle cards. I missed them from the last set. We're actually gonna put them off to the side because it's quite a big puzzle. And I'm realizing we're running out of room a little bit. So I'm actually gonna move the packs off to the side here because I would like to keep track of the different cards that we pull. So we're just gonna have a common stack over here, and we're gonna have an uncommon stack here, and then I guess we'll just have a rare stack starting there, and we'll have some of our shinies down there so that you guys can keep up with what we've been pulling the whole time. I will say these packs feel a lot tougher than normal to pull. So we're gonna start with a Mirabelle, Madrigal, Vitalisphere, Swing into Action, Dodge, Aurora. I love the art for this card. Thebes, our first uncommon, is Ursula's Plan. Love how we see both Ursulas on this card. We get a Pain, Lost in the Woods. We're gonna start with a rare Miracle Candle. Our first legendary of Ursula's Return is a Triton, Champion of Atlantica. That's really fun. And then we get a foil Ursula's Trickery uncommon card. That is pretty cool. So we're gonna go ahead and sleeve this right up to begin with. Our first legendary card of the set. And we'll separate these. I always mess this up in the beginning. I'll get faster. And now we're gonna go to a Ursula pack. So we're already starting off really strong with a legendary card to begin with. I think the normal number of legendaries to see in a booster box is somewhere around 4. So I'm really interested to see if we manage to hit that or if we're just under. Super Goof, really great rare to start with. And then we get Zeus, Mr. Lightning Bolt for our first super rare, and a foil legendary to start with. Oh my gosh, we got the foil Triton to match the normal Triton. Oh my goodness, we are starting out just on fire. I feel like we need to put these over here. So we're gonna move these a little bit. Oh my gosh, we are just starting on fire with a foil legendary, second pack in the box. Definitely want to sleeve that one up. that is definitely a way to start. Actually, I think we're gonna do this. And we'll do this. There we go. See, I'm learning. I'm figuring out as we go. All right, next is a Sisu pack. And I feel like we've just gotten started. We're starting hot. I hope that doesn't mean we finish cold. We're gonna start with a Augustin Madrigal, Training Grounds, Rose Lantern, the Fates, I love that art, Pascal, Magic Broom, so happy to see all the Magic Brooms coming into the set. A Prince Eric, love this art too. Mob Song, we're starting with a rare Mystical Rose into another rare Treasures Untold and a foil common Aurora. So not too bad, not too bad. Move on to the next pack is an Ariel pack. I want to know what is y'all's favorite legendary of this set? I have a really hard time picking one. I think it might be Mulan. If I had to pick one, I really like the Mulan card and the ink color that it's in. So maybe we can put one of those. We start with a Peppa Madrigal into a Tuk Tuk, really cute Tuk Tuk, and a foil We Don't Talk About Bruno. That's quite a good pull, I think. I think this is a very strong card in this set. So to get it in foil is pretty nice. I'm definitely happy about that. I think that's probably, honestly, I think it's one of the strongest Emerald cards in the set, to be honest. So happy to get that one. We will start with a Max into a Mulan, Casa Madrigal, Make the Potion, Winter Camp, Louisa Madrigal. First uncommon is a Signed Contract into a Bruno's Return. Then a Li Shang, starting with a Triton rare into a Flynn Rider is our super rare, and a foil Li Shang. Wow, I love the foil on this card. This card looks really good, actually. That looks very, very good. I'm definitely interested in testing out a Ruby Steel, like high strength deck with Li Shang to see. I think he could be a good card to surprise your opponent with, you know, like before you have game on board, but you're close to it, and then you just throw down a Li Shang, give all your characters +1. One of my favorite cards in this set, we start with a Stitch, Alien Dancer, Araya, Jetsam, Gus, Champion of Cheese, my favorite like sub name in the set, Sisu, pretty good card, Hades and Chifu. We're gonna start with a rare We Don't Talk About Bruno. That's great to see 2 of them. And then the Underworld, River Sticks into a foil Rose Lantern. It looks very pretty in foil. It's like the little ball is shining with the rose in it. But yes, I'm interested in trying quite a few different decks. I think Amber Ruby is going to be pretty strong, partially why I said Mulan was one of my favorite legendaries in the set. I think she's going to do really well in that. I'm interested in starting with that. We're going to go to a Pluto Rescue Dog, a Hercules Clumsy Kid, Pico, Megara, Fali, Ariel. First uncommon is a Marshmallow into a Khan. Dig a little deeper. We're starting with a super rare Minnie Mouse Musketeer Champion. So the way these packs work, it's always increasing rarity. So if we start with a super rare, that means the next one has to be a super rare or a legendary. I always get my hopes up, and it's almost never legendary. It's almost a double super, but it's gonna be different this time. Oh yes, we hit the Diablo. This card is getting a lot of heat right now as one of the best cards in the set, so definitely happy to see that in the legendary slot. And then we get a foil Prince Eric as our foil card. We definitely want to sleeve up this Diablo, and this is another really great card in Emerald, so very happy to see that. Sees a lot of play in Emerald, being able to draw you a bunch of cards when your opponent is drawing cards. You know, that's always pretty good. We're about a third of the way through box 1 now. And so far, I think the pulls are pretty good. We already have 3 legendaries, and we still have over half of the box to go. New Daisy Duck, Li Shang, Magic Broom, the Small Diablo, Seldom All They Seem, another Ariel. Hey Hey is our first uncommon. Another Daisy Duck is our uncommon, and the Floodborn Aladdin. We're gonna start with a Mickey Mouse Sorcerer for a rare. I love this card with brooms. We get a super rare Peter Pan, Shadow Finder. And then our foil is a foil Sisu uncommon. Yeah, another deck that I'm very excited to play with is the Brooms deck, and Mickey plays a vital role in that deck. Very fitting, being the Fantasia Mickey. So excited to get one of those so I can build some brooms and play with some brooms. I feel like they finally got enough cards to like have a functioning deck. I mean, I feel like you could have built a functioning brooms deck in set 3, but I think now you just have all the tools to just like build an entire brooms deck if you wanted to. We're gonna see TikTok and Gunther, Hans, another Magic Broom, Triton's Trident, an uncommon, Vision Slab. I think that's a pretty good Emerald card. And Sign the Scroll. We're going to start with a rare, second star on the right, moving into a rare Ariel's Grotto. And then the foil is going to be a common Mickey Standard Bearer. I think this is actually maybe a little bit slept on of a card. I feel like it's kind of like a Merlin Crab, but in steel, like kind of. It obviously doesn't give you Challenger when it leaves play, but it does give you Challenger when it goes into play. And it's only Challenger +2, but it's also a 2-cost 1/3. So maybe that one's worth playing with, especially with the Floodborn Mickey Mouse. You get an Agostin, the Plank. Oh, this is my favorite Magic Broom, the 1-drop. Ice Block, I definitely slept on that card. I think that's gonna be a really good card. We see an Ursula, Mad Sea Witch is our first uncommon. Hercules, uncommon. Scuttle, a really good card in Sapphire, I think. We're gonna start with a super rare. Ariel, I think this is a great card for Sapphire and for items. And we're gonna get another super rare, Raya Unstoppable Force, really good pack. Oh, we get a foil rare also, a foil Rapunzel. Wow, this one looks really pretty actually. I love all of the Rapunzel art. I feel like it's very difficult to make a Rapunzel art that looks bad. Like if I had to choose one character that just looked good constantly in all of the art pieces for Lorcana, it would be Rapunzel. I don't know what it is about her, but she just looks amazing in all of the art. We'll start with an Ursula, Vanessa, Vitalosphere, a Rose Lantern, Hidden Cove, an Olaf, another Magic Broom, Megara is our first uncommon. Lost in the Woods is our second uncommon. I Find in My Platinum. Start with a rare Dang Hu. Shout out to John T. One of my co-hosts. We do This Week in Ink together every week. He revealed this card. Another super rare, rare Under the Sea. Really good rare. Basically a board wipe, but just for Emerald. And then a foil Julieta Madrigal. I think this is one of the better cards in Amber. So excited to see this in foil for sure. I'm getting ahead of myself. Trying to get through these packs. I really appreciate looking at the art and stuff, but also like when I watch pack opening videos, it can be a little bit difficult to finish them if people aren't opening packs with pace. So I try not to slow down too much. I have a Muriel, a Brawl, Poor Unfortunate Souls, a Pegasus, really great common card here. Winter Camp, another Luisa Madrigal, and Antonio Madrigal is our first uncommon. Signed Contract is the second. Julieta Madrigal is the third. We're gonna start with The Wall as our rare card, and then we're gonna move into a super rare, Belle. I was very happy to open this. John T and I on This Week in Ink were able to reveal this card, and I actually think this card's kind of good. I definitely think it can find some space in Amethyst. And so very happy to have opened one of those myself. I always like to collect a foil copy of any of the cards that I had help revealing. So it's not a foil copy, of course, but I'm just happy to have at least part of it. It's fun to open those cards. I've yet to get a Field of Ice, which is the card that I revealed on my channel for this set. So we'll see if we find one. We're gonna find another Ariel. A Mulan is the first uncommon. Nessus is the second. And then we get Snuggly Duckling as our rare. A lot of people really like this location. We're gonna get a Noi as our super rare slot, and then a foil Tong. Okay, nothing too crazy in that pack, but overall doing pretty good. We've slowed down just a little bit on these legendaries, it feels like. We really started off on a hot streak. So let's see if we can find another, or an enchanted for that matter. That'd be pretty great. We got First Aid, Araya, Pico, Gunter, Transformed Chef, Louisa Madrigal, Magical Maid is the first uncommon. One of my favorite arts in the set, this beast, uncommon. We get a Hades, we start with a rare Ariel singing mermaid in her iconic pose, I love that. And then an Ursula's Lair as the next rare. And then we get a foil rare, Golden Harp. Shout out to Ready Set Draw. They got to reveal this card over on that channel. All right, moving on along. I stopped picking from the same pile, so I don't know how close to, I'm sure we're over halfway at this point, but can't tell just how close we are to finish yet. We definitely have a couple packs left. We have Atlantica, The Plank, Jetsam, shout out to Glimmer Gang, Megara, Fali, Yao, Ursula's Trickery is the first uncommon, Aladdin is the second, Khan is the third. We're gonna start Field of Ice. There it is, card that I got to reveal. I love seeing that. And then we see a Gaston. That's a really great super rare, I think. I think we'll see a lot of play in Amber, and then a foil Jetsam. Pretty good pack overall in regards to playability. Excited for that. We are just gonna move right on to the next one. These packs definitely feel a little bit like sturdier, like the plastic is a little bit, I don't know, tougher, a little bit better. Actually, this card didn't get a proper like reveal. I haven't really seen the card in full. We're gonna get a Pegasus as an uncommon. That's a pretty good one. A Mickey, Flotsam, starting with a rare Alma Madrigal, first kind of tutor in the game, and then a Hera and a foil Pascal. Okay. I'll clean this up just a little bit so that you guys make sure everything's in frame. Oop, don't want to mix everything up. Just push all this down for you guys and girls. All right. On to the next pack. I was smart this time and put a trash can close by. In all my other videos, I basically just threw the packs on the ground and had a bunch to clean up afterwards. The Great Stone Dragon, shout out to D-Summon, Mushu Report for revealing that one. We're gonna start with the Sisu, really great rare, into a legendary, it's about time. Another Triton, that's our third Triton legendary, followed by an Aladdin common card. Man, we might just walk away with a play set of Tritons at the end of this box. That's kind of funny. We got 2 Tritons, a Diablo, and a foil Triton. That is kind of crazy. So that's 3 normal legendaries. I feel like a lot of time the foil legendary is kind of like extra on top of what you usually get. So I could definitely see us having at least one more. I'm really struggling with this pack, y'all. At least one more legendary in the box. We will see. I got a Prince Eric, Fazu, Swing into Action, Dodge, a Tuk Tuk, a Thebes, a Panic for our first uncommon, Donald Duck, love this art, and our second uncommon, an Imperial Bow. We're starting with a rare, a LeFou, moving into a super rare, a Pete, and then a foil Ursula's Plan. Pretty cool. Let me put this away. All right. We've got, I think we have about 5 more packs, including this one. These are substantially harder to open for some reason. Okay. Got a Pluto, a Hercules, Poor Unfortunate Souls, Jack, a Glean, another Yao, Felix Madrigal, Triton's Trident, Bruno's Return. We're gonna start with a rare, the Muses. Happy to pick up this one. I think that's another great card. And One Last Hope. I think Liam and Aaron from the Illuminateers revealed that one. And a foil Ling, another really good card, I think, in the set. Being able to boost the strength of your heroes, and that's primarily important because of good old Madame Medusa raining on everybody's parade. So being able to boost your 3 strength characters up to 4 is pretty cool. Record player, Jonty and I got to reveal that one on stream too. That's fun. We get another Thebes, a Mulan, enemy of Entanglement. And Carrot Olaf, there's Ling again. We're starting with a rare. Isabella Madrigal, pretty good rare. Okay, here's another legendary. Yes, we get Mulan. Very excited for this one. Like I said, one of my favorites in the set. I just love how she looks. I think she's also a great card. And we get a Gus, Champion of Cheese, as our foil common. Absolutely love that, that subtitle. All right, so that's our 4 legendaries for the box. The obviously the foil one is just icing on the cake, and if we get any more on top of that, it'll be even more icing on the cake. We have 3 packs left, so we'll see if we can pull anything else pretty crazy. This is a pretty good first booster box, so it'll be fun to see if the second booster box lives up to this one. I'll be sure to put all of this on the side so we can compare what we got. We're starting with a Harp into a Anna super rare into a foil Brawl. I think that's a pretty good card too. So plenty happy to see that in foil. We got a Sisu as our second to last pack. And then we're gonna start with a Stitch into a Mulan, to a Dolores, Make the Potion, Pascal, Argus, Flotsam and Jetsam. I really like this card too, just the art on it looks really good. A Li Shang, a Sisu, starting off with a rare Lumiere, really good rare, I believe, into a Goofy rare. Oh, we get a foil super rare. Mirabelle, that's fun. She's a starter deck super rare, so that's a little bit disappointing because you get one of those in every starter deck, but still very happy to get a foil super rare. That's fun. I was wondering if we were gonna get one. We obviously were low on the foil super rares there. All right, last pack of this box. We get the Ursula pack art. Let's see if we end with anything special. Usually there's no enchanteds in boxes that have a foil legendary, so I'm not expecting one, but I would happily find one. I'm gonna get a Belle, a Gus, into an Ice Block, into a Magic Broom. Then we have Ling, into a Hercules, into a Flounder. We were starting off with a rare with Peppa Madrigal. What's the last one gonna be? Another rare. Be King Undisputed. I actually love the art on this card. And we're gonna finish it off with a foil Olaf Trusting Companion. So that's it for this box, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and move the commons and the uncommons because we don't really care too much about these, but we will take a second to look through the super rares and the rares, because we also got quite a few rares as well. So the super rares we got, we'll put them out here so we can see how they will stack up with the next box. We only got one foil super rare, and we got 2 Tritons, a Diablo, and a Mulan. I'd say this one isn't too bad. I'm really happy about the Gaston, really happy about the Belle, the Zeus. Flynn's pretty okay, happy with the Ariel, and then very happy with these 2 for sure. And then we're basically almost at a Triton deck at this point, so that's pretty fun to have gotten that. So I will pick all of this up real quick and set it to the side so that we can just jump directly into box number 2. So we're gonna open this up and we'll see if any of you who voted box 2 will end up being, I don't know, end up with the better box. We're just gonna move all of these to the side so that I can easily start opening and throwing them around. We're starting with an Ariel pack. Oh my goodness, this one's tough to open. Oh my goodness. This is like impossible to open. Open it from the other side. Good Lord. This is like, I've never had a pack this hard to open. I have to pull it apart. Okay, there we go. We got inside of it. Oh my gosh. That was crazy. They did not want me getting into that one. Okay. We're going to start with a Prince Eric, Fazoo, swing into action, dodge, Tuk Tuk, Yow, a Marshmallow, Hey Hey, Mob Song. We're going to start with a rare RLS Legacies Cannon into a Bruno Madrigal, into a foil Flotsam and Jetsam. Okay, so starting out a little slow. That's okay. Don't want to burn through everything in the beginning. I'll put this here, I guess. Move into a Ursula pack art. Okay, that one was a lot easier to open than the last one. Let's see what we get. We're starting with a record player, into a Benja, Louisa Madrigal, Jack, Transformed Chef, Fortisphere. Wow, we haven't seen, I don't think we've seen any of those. Daisy Duck as an uncommon. Next is Mulan, into Triton. Starting with a rare, look at this family. I think that's the first one of those you've seen. Into an Ariel super rare, pretty good. And a foil Mrs. Potts is our rare. That's not too bad either. Foil rare, happy to have that. Put that down here. And move these over here. All right, and then we get a Sisu pack art for our third pack of the box. Start with a Stitch, into a, move this up a little, to a Mulan, Dolores Madrigal, Make the Potion, Pascal, a Yow, into Triton's Trident, Vision Slab, Sign the Scroll, to a rare Super Goo, very happy to see that, and a Rapunzel, and a foil Olaf. Pretty cool, pretty cool. It's our first foil common of this pack too. Moving into an Ariel pack after that. Oh, this one feels kind of tough to open. Oh God. I don't know why these are so hard to open. I hope that means they're good. Okay, we're gonna start with an Ursula, Vitalosphere, Rose Lantern, Hidden Co. I'm starting to notice a pattern. Have you guys noticed the print patterns in some of these packs? Mulan, a Sisu, Duna, talk about Bruno. That one's pretty good. Okay, our first legendary of the pack. Oh, yes. Oh, that's so good. Ursula, Sea Witch Queen. I mean, I think this could be one of the best legendaries in the set, to be honest with you. Oh my gosh, this is so good. And behind it, a foil super rare Bruno Madrigal. That's pretty fun. I definitely want to play with this card. His ability to just like exert, and then you just name a card. And then if you get the right card, if the card on the top of your deck is the card that you named, you gain 3 lore. Some really cool combo stuff that you can do with that, especially if you play any of the cards that like can ready him after you've done that. I think that would be really fun to do. You can also fit him into like a Magic Broom stack if you're just running a bunch of Magic Brooms. So that's very exciting as a first legendary. Very happy with that. I think that Ursula is going to see plenty of play with her ability to stop your opponent. Or really, I mean, only Ursula can sing songs when she's on the board. So I think that's pretty strong. One of the main mechanics in this game is singing songs. So. And some decks are built completely around it. We get a Hercules and then an Ariel, our first one of the Sonic Warriors. That's fun. Into a foil Mickey Mouse. Yeah, being able to stop opponents from singing songs altogether sounds pretty strong, because some decks don't use songs too heavily. And there are other decks who are basically built entirely around songs. So I'm eager to see how she does. Also, I just think the art is really good, and it's the Sea Witch Queen. She's been the antagonist this whole time. All right, we got a Raya, a Pico, a Gunther, Transformed Chef, Chin Pao. First uncommon is a Flotsam, into an Avalanche, to a Li Shang, a rare Elsa, into a rare Treasures Untold, into a foil Record Player. Okay. definitely starting slower in this box than we did the other box. We're almost a third of the way through, and we only have one legendary so far. Was kind of nice to hit that foil super rare though. I'm gonna start with Atlantica and the Plank, Jetsam, Megara, Folly, Louisa Madrigal. First uncommon is Panic into Donald Duck, into a Sisu, and we're gonna start with a super rare. We get a Flynn Rider. Let's see what's under it. Another super rare, Gaston. Very happy to see that. Into a foil common Megara. Oh, and there's Ursula's face for the puzzle cards. We'll put that together for you guys to see when we're done. I'm so happy they brought back the puzzle cards. I know it was kind of a meme when we got the rule cards and Into the Inklands, but I love the puzzles so much. Even just to be able to like put them in a little binder or something, they look really nice. And this one's extra big, you guys will see. So you get Daisy Duck, into Tong, into Magic Broom, Diablo, Anna, Aladdin, I find them, I flatten them, Beast as the second uncommon, I'm moving fast, into Triton, starting with a rare Namari, I don't think we've seen that yet, into a super rare Zeus, happy to see that. A foil rare, oh yeah, I'm very, very happy to see a rare foil Philoctetes. This is another card I really want to play with. I think there's a heroes deck that plays a lot of cheap heroes, and you can play with Phil, and Phil basically, when he's on the board, he gives all your heroes Challenger +1, and then when he's on the board, you also gain a lore every time you play a hero character. So it's kind of like a half goat, funny enough. Like Merlin Goat gains a lore every time it enters and leaves the field. And so this one is only when heroes enter the field, but it's kind of funny, Phil being half goat and having like half of Merlin Goat's ability. But yeah, I want to build around, I want to play with, so happy to see that card. First uncommon is Dig a Little Deeper into the Floodborn Aladdin. Another Hercules. We're going to start with a Snuggly Duckling as our rare, into our second legendary of the pack. Oh, a Hades double dealer. We haven't seen that one yet. That's fun. We've been pretty good. I don't know, I mean, other than our Tritons, we've pulled some pretty good rares. Oh yeah, I'm so happy to get a foil Super Goof. This is definitely gonna see play. We're getting really good foil rares, it seems like, between the Phil and the Super Goof. Very excited about that. I put this in the wrong thing. Oh, I should probably sleeve Hades too. Got the villains over here with Ursula and Hades so far. Let's see, what other villains are there in the legendary slot this set? When I'm on the spot, I can never think of them. I know we've got Cinderella and what's the other? Wow, I'm really blanking on the legendaries now. I had them a second ago. We'll just find them. Got a Scuttle into a rare Hera and a rare The Wall into a foil Flounder. Shout out to Jared from Citizens of Lorcana. Team Flounder over there. Move on to this Ariel pack after that. I think we probably have about half of the box left. By the looks of the piles over there. My trash can's getting full. Got the Pluto into a Hercules, into a Pico, Megara, Folly, Magic Broom, Camilo Madrigal, Hey Hey is the first uncommon, Daisy Duck. Oh no, Camilo is the first uncommon. We got another Isabella, that's exciting, and a super rare. We got a Noi. Okay, another foil super rare, that's really cool. A foil Zeus, that's really great. I think that gives us a play set of Zeus now. Fun to see a foil one, that's pretty good. I think Zeus is a definitely not bad card in the set. Being able to choose any character on board that obviously you can choose, so if an opponent one has ward, you can't choose it. And Zeus gains that strength. It's only during a challenge though, so. But he basically can challenge for or he can challenge for with a lot of strength. There's another character that has a lot of strength on board, which is cool. We see a Diablo, Seldom All They Seem, Triton's Decree, to Mulan for our first uncommon, a Nessus, Iduna. We start with a Lumiere. We move into a Field of Ice. It's our second one of those. Into a foil first aid kit. Who hurt Pluto? You guys see that the art on that card? Pluto's being his paws being wrapped up by, it looks like Minnie or Mickey. Somebody hurt him, and that makes me not feel good. All right, moving on to the next pack. We got a Cogsworth and a Tong, TikTok, Gunther, Hans, Triton's Decree, Marshmallow for our first uncommon, into a Vision Slab, a Prince Eric, starting with a rare Alma Madrigal, into a super rare Bruno Madrigal, and a foil Beast. Happy for that one, because like I said earlier, one of my favorite arts in this set. Beast is just one of my favorite characters. I love the way he looks. And he has some pretty good art in Lorcana too. He has quite a few cards in Lorcana. He's like one of the... He's up there with one of the most popular cards in regards to like how many cards have been printed of Beast specifically. See, there's another one. We got a Flotsam, into an Imperial Bow, to a Mulan, starting with a rare, the Muses. Happy to see that again. It's a good card. Into a Raja. We haven't seen Raja yet. Into an Ursula's Garden, foil rare. Pretty cool, pretty cool. We are almost down on this second pile, which means we're almost 2/3 of the way through this booster box. We're really lacking on legendaries over here. We could use another one. Oh my goodness, all the locations. Hidden Inkcaster, Anna, Triton's Decree. Then we get a Panic, a Mickey Mouse, an Olaf. We start with a rare, second star on the right. Then we get an Ariel's Grotto, into a foil Dolores Madrigal. Really good common card, especially in limited. Being able to draw cards, or draw a card when played if one of your opponent's character is exerted. And that happens quite a lot. So pretty good card. We got a Sisu. This is the last pack in our second pile. Oh gosh, never had a pack open like that. Okay. Come on, enchanted or legendary. We got a Max, into a Pegasus, into a Belle, Tor, Aurora, Beast, Ling, Li Shang, Sisu. We're gonna start with a rare, King Undisputed, into a legendary, a Piglet. I'm happy to see Piglet. I say Piglet's wearing a bucket hat. I know it's a colander, people, but we're team bucket hat over here, so Piglet's wearing a bucket hat. So excited to have a bucket hat card. We've gotten quite a few legendaries now. We're still missing a couple, but it's always happy to get a good spread of them, you know. I'm not really one that collects one of every card for every set. I did that for the first chapter. I have an entire foil collection of every card in the set for that one, but after that I was just kind of more concerned about playing the game, and some of the cards that I'd be missing were expensive, and it's like, would I rather spend that money on a card that or would I rather spend that money on cards that I can play with, or one card to sit in a binder? And I just usually decide on the play set of cards to get instead. That's something nice to see. How many of you in the comments are collectors, and how many of you are players, or both? Like, how do you guys try to collect Lorcana? Do you open a bunch of packs and try to pull one of everything? Do you buy a bunch of singles? Do you get a play set of cards? I'm still kind of learning, to be honest with you. Last set, or for the past two sets, I haven't gotten complete play sets of cards, but I'm going to look through what I don't open today, and I probably won't buy a play set of everything that I'm missing. Oh, we got another legendary. Oh, we got the Queen. That's really exciting. We get an enchanted. Oh my gosh, what could it be? Okay, it could be a character. Oh, we get Jasmine. Oh, she's so pretty. We got the enchanted. Oh my gosh, she looks so good. Our streak continues. I've got an enchanted for every set so far. So really happy to see that. That is awesome. Oh man, she's definitely going into a sleeve. I thought when I opened that pack, I saw a little bit of a shine. Oh, we got the legendary and the enchanted. That is freaking amazing. 4 legendaries and enchanted. We still have quite a few packs to go. Woo! Nothing like gets me going than opening an enchanted card. It like gets my heart beating, you know? Oh my gosh, that's so fun. Okay, we still have quite a few packs. That was like, we just got into the third pile, so we still have a little bit less than a third of the box left. Let's see what else we can open. I want to know what your favorite enchanted card is. What do you guys chase enchanted cards? We got a Peter Pan and a foil Louisa Madrigal. Do you guys chase like certain enchanted cards? Do you collect one with every set? Do you try to get all of them for every set? Do you just kind of hit or miss whatever you get? Because that's kind of what I do, to be honest. There's a couple enchanted cards that if I pull them, I'll keep them, but otherwise I actually sell a lot of the enchanted cards that I buy, or sorry, that I open. Like I said, because I just like to play more than necessarily collect, and I'm actually trying to collect all of the enchanteds from the first chapter to sort of get my complete master set of the first chapter. So pulling enchanteds that I can trade for those is really good. It helps me out in that way, but also just a really great way to trade for cards that you want to play. If you want to get play sets and of cards and don't want to buy them outright. I got a Mystical Rose into a Tuk into a foil Beast. Oh man, I feel like you just can't ask for anything better. Once you get an enchanted, it's just kind of like, okay, whatever else I open after this is just icing on the cake. It's all downhill from here. I can't be upset with an enchanted card in my box. Got a Vitalisphere, a Swing into Action, Dodge, Aurora, Aladdin, Magic Maid, Li Shang, Sisu. We're gonna start with a rare Prince Philip into a Ursula's Garden into a foil Raya. And so I guess box 2 wins, you know, between the box 1 and box 2. I don't think box 1 things are much better than what we've pulled here, especially with the enchanted. It's hard to beat that. Let's see, because I think we had 4 legendaries and a foil legendary in the first box. And then here we have 4 legendaries and an enchanted, plus a couple foil super rares, so that's kind of nice too. I always love playing those games, you know, guessing which one's going to be best. We got a Felix into a Triton's Trident. Another Philoctetes, happy to see that. Oh, we get an Aurora. Haven't seen Aurora yet, I don't think. And then a foil Antonio Madrigal. I have just a couple packs left in this box. We've got 2 packs left, so this is, after this, we have 1 more. We'll see if anything spicy comes out from it. I'm gonna start with a record player, a Benja, Dolores Madrigal, a Tor, Seldom All They Seem, a Fortisphere. We just have not pulled those, I don't think. Pain, Bruno's Return, Hades, starting off with a rare Mrs. Potts into a rare Dang Hu into a foil Winter Camp. All right, let's see if we can get anything better than a rare here in this last pack. Our last pack is an Ariel pack. Final one, and then we'll put away all the commons, uncommons, and rares. Look at the super rares for this box. We got a Fazu, Louisa Madrigal, Pegasus, an Olaf, an Aladdin, Ursula's Plan, Chi-Fu, Khan. We're gonna start with a rare. We get an Ariel. And what's the last one? We're gonna end off with a super rare. Marcel Berg is the artist. Another Ariel, that's fitting. And finally, a foil Hidden Cove. So that's all the packs in box 2. obviously, I think box 2 won out on box 1. So we're gonna put away all of these common cards over here. And, oh, throwing cards. And we're gonna put the uncommons here. And the rares also in here. Make sure to put the foils on top of these. Get these out of here. All right, let's see what we got. We have an Ariel, an Aurora, Peter Pan, Bruno, a Zeus, Gaston, Flynn, lots of Ariels. We got the foil Zeus and the foil Bruno. We got an Ursula, Piglet, Queen, and of course the chase. We have a enchanted Jasmine. She looks beautiful. By Nocturne. Nocturne had quite a few cards. But that's all of it, everyone. I want to thank you for watching if you made it this far. Again, comment down below. Let me know what you like to collect, how excited you are for Ursula's return. I've got a couple other videos coming after this one. We have the Illumineers Trove that we're going to open right after this, and then we're going to do the quest after that. So be looking out for those videos. But most importantly, make sure that you take care of yourself. My name is Brandon, also known as B Squared, and I'll see you in the next one.